Hey travellers, ready to explore Europe without breaking the bank? I know, Europe, budget travel. It almost sounds like an oxymoron, right? Like saying jumbo shrimp or peaceful war. But trust me, it's totally doable. We're talking cobblestone streets, delicious food, rich history, vibrant culture, all without having to sell a kidney. I've been there, done that, got the t-shirt. And let me tell you, some of the best experiences I've had were on a shoestring budget. So buckle up, because in this video, we're diving deep into the best budget-friendly destinations, flight hacks, affordable accommodations, and insider tips to help you experience Europe without emptying your wallet. Let's do this. First up, let's talk destinations. Europe is a continent brimming with history, culture, and breathtaking landscapes. While the well-trodden paths of Paris, London, and Rome are undeniably captivating, there's a whole world of lesser-known cities that offer just as much charm and excitement, often at a fraction of the cost. Forget Paris, London, Rome. Those places will drain your bank account faster than you can say Euro trip. Sure, they have their allure, but why not venture off the beaten path and discover some hidden gems? We're going off the beaten path to the hidden gems, the underdog cities that are just as amazing but way easier on the wallet. Think Prague, Czech Republic. This city is a treasure trove of Gothic architecture, cobblestone streets, and a rich history that dates back over 1,000 years. This city is straight out of a fairy tale with its stunning architecture, cheap beer, yes, you heard that right, and delicious food. Imagine sipping on a pint of world-renowned Czech beer while enjoying a hearty plate of traditional goulash in a cozy outdoor cafe. You can easily spend a long weekend here without spending a fortune. Next up, Lisbon, Portugal. This coastal city is a vibrant mix of old-world charm and modern energy. Sun, beaches, incredible seafood, and vibrant nightlife. What more could you ask for? Lisbon's unique blend of traditional fado music, historic trams, and stunning viewpoints make it a must-visit. Lisbon offers all the charm and excitement of other Western European capitals, but at a fraction of the cost. Moving east, Budapest, Hungary. This city is a perfect blend of history, culture, and relaxation. This city is divided by the Danube River, with Buda on one side and Pest on the other. Each side has its own unique character and attractions. Thermal baths, stunning bridges, ruined bars. Budapest is a feast for the senses and surprisingly affordable. Imagine soaking in a historic thermal bath, then heading out to explore the city's famous ruined bars, which are set in abandoned buildings and courtyards. And let's not forget Krakow, Poland. This city is a living museum with its beautifully preserved medieval core and vibrant cultural scene. This historic city boasts a beautiful old town, delicious Polish food, pierogies, anyone, and a vibrant nightlife. The main square, Rynek Glony, is one of the largest medieval town squares in Europe and is surrounded by historic buildings, cafes and shops. Plus, it's a great base for exploring other parts of Poland. From here you can easily take day trips to the Wieliczka salt mine or the Auschwitz-Birkenau Memorial and Museum. These are just a few examples, guys. Europe is full of hidden gems that offer rich experiences without breaking the bank. There are tons of other budget-friendly destinations in Europe just waiting to be discovered. Cities like Porto in Portugal, Tallinn in Estonia, and Ljubljana in Slovenia are just a few more examples of places where you can have an amazing time without spending a fortune. Do your research, find what interests you, and go explore. The adventure of a lifetime is waiting for you in Europe's hidden gems. All right, now that you've got some destinations in mind, let's talk about getting there without spending a fortune. Traveling to Europe can be a dream come true, but it can also be a nightmare for your wallet if you don't plan wisely. The good news is, with a bit of strategy and flexibility, you can score some amazing deals on flights. Because let's be real, flights can eat up a huge chunk of your budget if you're not careful. It's easy to get discouraged when you see those sky-high prices, but don't worry, there are ways around it. First rule of Flight Club: be flexible. Flexibility isn't just a nice to have, it's essential. The more flexible you are with your travel dates and times, the better your chances of finding a bargain. Flexibility is key when it comes to finding cheap flights. This means being open to flying on weekdays during off-peak hours or even in the off-season. Airlines often lower their prices when demand is low. If you're tied to specific dates, you're playing right into the airline's hands. They know when people want to fly and they price accordingly. But if you can be a bit more flexible, you can often find some great deals. They know when people want to fly and they price accordingly. But if you're open to flying during the off-season or on weekdays, you can often find some killer deals. For example, flying midweek is usually cheaper than flying on weekends. But if you're open to flying during the off-season or on weekdays, you can often find some killer deals. Also, consider flying early in the morning or late at night. These flights are often less popular and therefore cheaper. Next up, use flight comparison websites. These are your best friends when it comes to finding cheap flights. They aggregate prices from multiple airlines and travel agencies, making it easier for you to compare and choose the best option. These are your best friends when it comes to finding cheap flights. Websites like Skyscanner, Google Flights, and Kayak are excellent tools. They scour the internet for the best deals so you don't have to. You can set up price alerts to get notified when prices drop. Skyscanner, Google Flights, Kayak. These sites scour the internet for the best deals so you don't have to. They also offer features like flexible date searches and price alerts, which can be incredibly useful. Don't be afraid to fly into smaller airports. Major airports are often more expensive because they are more convenient and have higher demand. Smaller airports can offer significant savings. Sometimes flying into a smaller, less popular airport can save you a ton of money. Sure, it might mean an extra hour or two on a train or bus, but the savings can be well worth it. Plus, you get to see more of the countryside. Yeah, it might mean an extra hour or two on a train, but hey, that's part of the adventure, right? Traveling by train in Europe can be a delightful experience, offering scenic views and a chance to relax before reaching your final destination. And finally, consider budget airlines. These airlines often offer significantly lower fares than traditional carriers. While they might not offer the same level of comfort, they can be a great option for short flights. Look, I know what you're thinking. Cramped seats, no legroom, extra fees for everything. But hear me out. Budget airlines can be a lifesaver if you're on a tight budget. Just be aware of the additional fees and plan accordingly. But hear me out. Budget airlines can be a lifesaver if you're on a tight budget. Just pack light, bring your own snacks, and you'll be good to go. Many budget airlines have strict baggage policies, so make sure to read the fine print. Just pack light, bring your own snacks, and you'll be good to go. Remember, the goal is to get to your destination without breaking the bank. A little discomfort is a small price to pay for the adventure that awaits. Remember, finding cheap flights takes a bit of research and patience, but it's totally worth it when you're sipping a cappuccino in Italy with money to spare. So start planning, stay flexible, and happy travels. Chapter 3. Affordable accommodations, hostels, hotels, and Airbnb hacks. Okay, so you've booked your flights, you're stoked about your destination now. Let's talk about where you're going to rest your head at night. Don't worry, I'm not talking about sleeping on park benches unless that's your thing, no judgment. Hostels are your best friend. I know the word hostel might conjure up images of bunk beds, questionable hygiene and snoring roommates. But trust me, hostels have come a long way. Many of them are clean, modern and offer a great social atmosphere. Plus, they're way cheaper than hotels. Consider Airbnb. Airbnb can be a great option for budget travelers, especially if you're traveling with a group. You can find some really cool and affordable apartments or rooms in local neighborhoods. Look for budget hotel chains. There are tons of budget hotel chains in Europe that offer clean and comfortable rooms at reasonable prices. Do your research and read reviews before you book. Location, location, location. When choosing your accommodation, consider the location. Staying slightly outside the city centre can often save you money, and you can always hop on public transport to get around. And remember, you're not going to be spending all your time in your room anyway. You're in Europe. Get out there and explore. Chapter 4. Money-saving hacks living like a local in Europe. Alright, let's talk about how to stretch your budget once you're actually in Europe. Traveling can be expensive, but with a few smart strategies, you can make your money go a lot further. Because let's be real, those euros can disappear faster than you can say gelato. But don't worry, there are plenty of ways to enjoy Europe without breaking the bank. First things first, ditch the taxis. Taxis are budget killers. Embrace public transportation. Not only is it cheaper, but it also gives you a more authentic experience of the city. Europe has amazing public transportation systems: trains, buses, trams, metros, you name it. These systems are not only efficient but also very affordable, especially if you plan ahead. Get yourself a travel pass or use contactless payment for the best deals. Many cities offer day passes or multi-day passes that can save you a lot of money if you're planning to use public transport frequently. Eating out for every meal can really add up. Instead, try to eat like a local. This means shopping at local markets and preparing some of your own meals. Hit up local markets for fresh produce, cheese, bread. You can even have yourself a little picnic in the park. Not only is this cheaper, but it's also a great way to experience local culture. And when you do eat out, skip the tourist traps and look for smaller family-run restaurants. These places often offer more authentic cuisine at a fraction of the price. Free activities are your friend. Europe is full of amazing things to see and do that don't cost a dime. You don't have to spend a ton of money to have a good time in Europe. Street performers, public parks and beautiful architecture are all around you. Most cities offer free walking tours, free museums on certain days, and plenty of parks and gardens to explore. These are great ways to learn about the city and its history without spending a lot. Take advantage of free Wi-Fi. Many cafes, restaurants and even public spaces offer free Wi-Fi, so you can stay connected without racking up data charges. Don't waste your precious data roaming charges. Use free Wi-Fi whenever you can to save money and stay connected. Most cafes, restaurants and even some public spaces offer free Wi-Fi. And finally, pack light. This might seem like a small thing, but it can make a big difference. Seriously, pack only the essentials. Not only will this save you money on baggage fees, but it will also make it easier to get around. You'll be surprised how much you can live without for a week or two. Plus, traveling light means you can be more flexible and spontaneous with your plans. Plus, it'll save you money on baggage fees and make getting around a whole lot easier. So there you have it. Some simple but effective ways to live like a local and save money while traveling in Europe. Enjoy your trip. So there you have it, guys. My top tips for exploring Europe on a budget. Remember, traveling on a budget isn't about sacrificing experiences, it's about being smart, resourceful, and making the most of every dollar. Europe is full of incredible destinations, rich history, and unforgettable experiences, all waiting to be discovered. Don't let a tight budget hold you back. Get out there, explore, get lost, and make memories that will last a lifetime. And hey, if you found these tips helpful, hit that like button, subscribe to my channel for more travel adventures, and don't forget to share this video with your friends. Safe travels! Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more budget travel tips and destination guides. Safe travels!